Junior right here. Where is
I got blocked the gifts. I don't want that gift.
You're gonna need them gifts. Hopefully they can put some gifts on your commissary if you get locked up.
His death has nothing to do with me. That person was trying to kill me before he left. People be doing stuff and don't know what be actually the after effect.
What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. Today, man, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, what we're gonna be reacting to, man. Now we got a part 2 of this whole Chrisean situation. We have an update, and this update, judging by the title, is going to be a little crazy, okay? So I don't want to waste too much time. Let's get right into it. Let's do it.
It's been confirmed that the police have made contact with Chrisean Rock to interrogate her about the death of her ex-boyfriend, Ronnie Doe. Now, if you guys is not tapped in, you haven't watched my previous videos where I discussed this, let me update. Chrisean Rock had this ex-boyfriend named Ronnie. Ronnie believed he was the father of Chrisean Rock's child, who she claims Blueface is the father of. Because of this, Ronnie was on the internet consistently asking Chrisean Rock to give him a DNA test because that was his child. Chrisean Rock admitted that her and Ronnie was intimate around the same time her and Blueface was intimate because she went back to Ronnie when Blueface and her had issues. Now, Chrisean Rock apparently got fed up with Ronnie when Ronnie pulled up on her in the middle of the mall.
in the next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing, Chrisean is going to be required to do a court-ordered paternity test. And once we get this paternity test, we shall have more. Right here. Junior right here. Where is You weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you.
That poor baby boy, man.
That's my son. That's my son. That's my.
I really want to know why she just didn't get the paternity test. Why she didn't allow the paternity test. Did she want so bad for it to be Blueface's kid that she didn't even want a guarantee that it's not? Comment down below and let me know, ladies. I know y'all keep up with Chrisean, so y'all let me know. In this situation right here, why do you think that Chrisean didn't want old boy to get a paternity test? Especially if she was sleeping with him, and who knows who else. Why not just let that man get a paternity test so he can figure out whether or not that's his child? I mean, the only thing I can think of is she wanted it to be Blueface's son. You know, that's the only thing I can think of. But let me know what you think in the comments.
I'm done. What you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm calling the car.
I don't give a call them. Nobody touch you. Call them. Man.
I'm calling the car.
Police ass. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Sorry,
You a police ass.
excuse me.
Police.
Excuse me.
I need y'all to nigga. Okay. Okay. Let's go this one.
Shortly after this altercation and before the last court hearing to determine whether or not Chrisean Rock would have to give Ronnie a DNA test, Ronnie ended up dead. Now, Chrisean Rock have told numerous people behind the scenes that she was the one who did it, that Ronnie was playing with her too much. Now, this could very well be just a girl capping, lying on her bodies, all right, trying to make it seem like she's tougher than she is. Or this could be a murderous sociopath admitting her wrongdoings. We would never know because we're not in Chrisean Rock's head, all right? But Chrisean Rock has told people behind the scenes that she did this, okay? Now, the fashion in which Ronnie died points a lot of people in the direction of Chrisean Rock.
So, with Ronnie, right? Let me give you the history. Right? Remember when Ronnie was with her in the mall and they called the police? Remember Ronnie went to jail? He was in the mall with her. Like, that's my baby, this, that, another, right? So look what Ronnie did. She pressed charges on Ronnie that day. So that week, Ronnie had a court date with Chrisean Rock on Friday for the charge she pressed on Ronnie. Ronnie tells the Monday, yeah, I got you, you stupid. You ain't smarter than me. Now that we're going to be in court, I can serve you the DNA subpoena. Right? He said, I don't give a fuck about the case you filed on me. I got you right there. I'm going to have them served in front of the judge. Lands Wednesday morning. This court date is supposed to be Friday that she got on Ronnie. Wednesday night, Ronnie dead in his driveway.
That's crazy. Coincidence or not? Comment down below and let me know what you think.
So did Blueface get a test?
She won't give it to us. We didn't try to listen. We didn't serve the... She act like she ain't served.
Chrisean Rock's own sister came on Jason Lee, and she says, or she implied, that Ronnie died because of this DNA test that was awaiting, that Chrisean Rock didn't want to go through it. Now, what I was told was Chrisean Rock felt like Ronnie was harassing her. She felt like Ronnie was playing with her. Her and Ronnie was going back and forth behind the scenes. Threats were made back and forth. And, you know, she did what she had to do, you know, according to what she told people behind the scenes. So today, the police contacted Chrisean Rock to inquire about Ronnie's murder. Now, here's the thing. Chrisean Rock is so dumb that she actually had this conversation without a lawyer. Like, she volunteered to have the conversation without a lawyer. Now,
I mean, she didn't get famous for, like, being an astronaut or going to the moon or anything. So, I mean, I think you might be giving Chrisean just a little bit too much credit, Flacco.
It's so dumb that she actually had this conversation without a lawyer. Like, she volunteered to have the conversation without a lawyer. Now, when she gives a brief description of the conversation she had, you can see her even identifying a motive as to why she would want to murder Ronnie.
Oh my God.
And I'm saying back, like, yo, if this is what you told the police, if this is what you told them, bro, you're in a world of trouble.
The gifts. I got blocked the gifts. I don't want that gift. I don't want that gift. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting it.
You're gonna need them gifts. Hopefully they can put some gifts on your commissary if you get locked up for this whole ordeal. You're gonna need them gifts. So don't tell them people to stop. You might need them.
Right, you're in a world of trouble.
The gifts. I got blocked the gifts. I don't want that gift. I don't want that gift. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting attacked 3 different ways. Like, first of all, these are signs that I know I'm getting closer to God and that I need to stay focused. And I need to back up from things. First, my homegirl, I love her dear to my life. I love her.
Around it.
Okay.
Put your mouth around it.
I'm about to block the gifts. But anyway, these are 3 things. First, her name is Z. She's my best friend. She gave me these things called the evil eye. The evil eyes are supposed to protect you, and I just knew, like, no.
Why do you, yeah, I'm about to say, why do you need evil eyes if you have God?
What you got there, that's not even God. Throw that out the window. Throw it out the window. Boom. We continue with our day. My baby died, not like that, but he's blowing up my phone. I'm trying to figure out, what do you want? What do you need? What do you want from me? What do you need from me? A headline, controversy. But it's deeper than that. You know why I say it's deeper than that? Because nobody risking their life and freedom for a headline or controversy. Ask his probation. Is he supposed to be anywhere without permission? They're going to say no. You think he got permission in 30 seconds to come to Miami? No, he didn't. So it's deeper than that. It's deeper than clicks. It's deeper than views. I'm just trying to get down to the nitty gritty, but this is what I need to do. I need to run. There's a lot of evil after me, bro. Just like those little evil eyes that she gave me and I threw them out the window, I was supposed to throw my phone out the window. When Blueface started blowing up my phone saying I'm finna be in town or risk my life and my freedom to come see you, I just need to talk to you, I should have just threw it out the window, chat. I'm telling you. Then on top of that, Boom. They talking about Quran, yada, 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 open investigation. Bro.
Breaking down how Blueface snuck out the state and traveled to see you without permission from his probation officer on live is nasty work. You're trying to get that man put back in jail, bro. It's nasty work. Now, you could be doing this. Now, some might assume you're doing this because you're headed to jail and you want him to suffer with you, right? I can't blame you if you guys are twin flames and you want him back in jail with you too. Understood, right? But let's get to this Quran stuff. Let's get to why we're here, why we clicked on this. We want to hear about Quran. Now, she starts off by saying this Quran stuff is apparently people who are working for the devil and for Satan who are, who just don't like her. I'll be real. A lot of people who have picked up this story is not a part of like the Chrisean hate bandwagon, right? Like, this is not Baddies universe who's now aware of the situation. I've never watched a full episode of Baddies in my life. I just never, I've seen clips. I just never, I'm not a part of that circle. Right. This is not like the Baddies Reddit who's out. No, this is a group of people who saw a story, who got some background information on this story, and we're looking at this and we're saying it's very bad, it doesn't make sense, and it looks like you're involved.
That got nothing to do with me. His death has nothing to do with me. Yes, he made my life about him. Why? Because he needed money. He was desperate. But guess what? He was high. He was on perks. He was on Molly. He was on lean. He was drinking. Where was his parents then? Where was his family then? Nobody was holding Quran accountable. Falsely claiming my son. While highest, nobody held him accountable. Nobody was trying to save him before he died. Nobody was trying to save Quran before he died, bro. Because you sit over there and you act like y'all wasn't trafficking the drugs through his basement, which was his grandma, his mom's basement. Like, y'all keep trying to put this narrative out, and then I keep being quiet because I low-key love Quran and I got respect for his family. But when you're not trying to really say what really happened, say what's really going on.
I just don't understand. If you love that man and that man wanted to find out whether or not that was his child, why didn't you allow that? I'm still not understanding that.
I low-key love Quran and I got respect for his family. But when you're not trying to really say what really happened, say what's really going on, that's what's making me mad for real. Because I'm sitting at the gym. I lie to you not. I'm sitting at the gym. I answer my phone. I tell them come in. There's investigators. They're like, hey, we know you didn't do it. We got his phone. Yada yada yada. We're recording this. Yeah, record it all.
And you believe them? And you went for it? Poor girl, bro. Poor girl, bro. Yo, listen, man. Now, if these folks...
And a lot of the times, the police won't even tell you. They won't even inform you ahead of time that we're recording. They're just going to fucking record your ass. And if you ask if you're being recorded, they'll probably lie to you. So for her to actually sign up for a recorded conversation with the police, that is a very green move of her to make.
If we are to believe that Chrisean Rock is telling the truth, Chrisean, do you understand that that's a strategy? Them saying, hey, we know you're not involved. Just tell us what you know. Tell us anything. They want you to talk until you talk.
Talk yourself right into the prison cell for 15, 20, 25 years.
Talk yourself into a jail cell. You think they will be talking to you? You think they will be trying to pull up on you, trying to have a conversation with you?
Trying to have a fucking coffee and donut with you?
They didn't think you were involved? Do you think these folks will be contacting you, will be asking other people about you, because they asked to do Quell about Chrisean Rock? Do you think they'll be asking other people about you if they felt like you was not involved? Absolutely not. That's not how this works. If they thought you had nothing to do with it, you were not involved whatsoever, and you knew nothing, they wouldn't be having a conversation with you.
Record it all. Because y'all need to put the end to it. Y'all need to find out who really killed that man. I'm tired of that. Keep trying to everybody riding on my coattail for controversy. Yes, it's getting on my nerves. My child father, he's hurt about something, bro. He's hurt that I left him when he was in jail. He wanted me to stay in the house. He wanted me to stay in the house.
Ladies, you gotta stop pinning the baby on who you want to be the baby daddy. I understand the strategy. I get it. Either you really love a nigga and that's your way to keep him around, or you don't really love a nigga like that, but you know that he's a good provider for your kids. But come on, man. We got to be fair here. Let's be fair here. If a man wants to know if this is his son or this is his daughter, let that man take a test and find out. Let that man take a test and find out.
When I was pregnant, he wanted me to be there for him when I couldn't be there for myself. He wanted too much for me when I was pregnant. He wanted too much, bro. My baby dad, Blue, he wanted too much, bro. I had enough. I couldn't do what he wanted me to do, bro. Okay, I chose myself. I got in the gym. I got my life right. My son, he's going to be walking. He's going to be talking at his own pace. Then all these trolls keep talking about Quran. He's dead. He is dead, bro. Y'all never asked me that one time how did I feel about it? Did it hurt me? Did it move me? At that point, I already stopped loving him. Not like that. When he died, I had no feelings in my body because it was like that person was trying to kill me before he left. Well, he really was. He was trying to diminish my character, my image. He was trying to clout chase off of my son that I love the most. Like, people be doing stuff and don't know what be actually the after effect. What?
And that's my thing. If all of these things are true, Chrisean, can you please let me know why you didn't just allow this man to take a paternity test? If you knew beyond the shadow of a doubt that Blue is your baby's father, if you felt like you did not need to go on the Maury's show, if you felt like you didn't, I just don't understand. If you were so certain that this man was just clout chasing, and even he knew that wasn't his child, he just wanted the views and he wanted the clout from you, from having a baby with you, why not just prove it? Allow him to take the test and say, ha ha, I told you, bitch. You're not my baby's father. Now leave me the fuck alone. How simple would that have been? Am I missing something here? It's as simple as allowing him to do the swab, whatever, you know, goes into the test. We'll figure it out. And if I am so convinced that Blue is my baby daddy, I'm not concerned about you taking the test. Take the test so you can leave me the hell alone. It's something behind that, y'all. It's something behind that.
She gotta stop talking. Like, she has to stop talking. I don't even think that she understands what she just said. She says, A, he was trying to kill me before he died. You just gave him a motive, Chrisean. You just told them exactly why you would have a motive to want him gone. Then you say, well, he was clout chasing on my name. He went after my son who I love so much. And then the following sentence you said after you said, he was clout chasing on my son who I love so much. People be doing these things not knowing the after effect. Now, if you are, I don't know, proficient, right? If you're somebody who is, let's say you have a basic understanding of the human or the English language, right? When somebody says the after effect, what that means, the consequence of the previous action. So she says the after effect of Ronnie clout chasing on her son was the death. That you just confessed, Chrisean. Like, do you understand? Like, you just accidentally confessed to murder this man. Now, I hope you just misspoke. Man, but y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all.
Let's see what some of these comments are saying. Says she's spiraling because she knows she's done. You know you done fucked up, right? Now, her being a super holy makes sense now. I was seeing some of the comments. They had me cracking up. Somebody had said something to the effect of, oh, now that's why she didn't turn to God, because she know what she did. If she did do that, we all know she'd need to be under the prison. Under the fucking prison, right? If she didn't do it, though, that's fucked up that she is being condemned for something that she did not do. But I don't know, man. Shit is just not adding up here. Things are not adding up. I'm not going to say that she did it. I'm not even going to say that she confessed. Did she say some questionable things? Yes. Okay, the more she talks, the more she digs her grave deeper. Somebody makes a good point here. She was avoiding having to pay that man child support and splitting custody while also losing clout from claiming Blueface as her son. You know what? You might be right. Because I'm sitting here like, what is the big deal? And I forgot, Chrisean got, well, I don't want to pocket watch the man. I don't know what he does, though. So I'm thinking that Chrisean is probably the breadwinner. So the breadwinner normally has to break the other person off, whether you be a man or a female. So that could be a good reason to get somebody gone, because I don't want to pay child support for the rest of this young man's life. And I really want Blueface to be my son's father. This is crazy, man. This is really crazy. But without any evidence or hard proof that she set this up, I don't know if she will actually be convicted or arrested for that charge. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below.